Fala galera, eu sou Igor Miranda e o papo desse vídeo é com Sharon da Adel, vocalista do Within Temptation, que está lançando mais um single, Don't Pray For Me. Tive o prazer de conversar novamente com Sharon e dessa vez falamos bastante sobre essa nova música e o significado dela. Também comentamos sobre os outros singles já lançados e o novo álbum, que tá para chegar, mas vai demorar um pouco mais do que se imaginava. Antes de começar, só um pequeno detalhe. Dessa vez vocês não vão me ver, só vão ver a Sharon, porque minha parte do vídeo não foi gravada. Mas o mais importante, que é a Sharon, vocês vão poder conferir numa boa. Se liga!
Well, so far I have only read positive reviews, but maybe I'm not looking on the right sites to see a more diverse comments. But so far, so good, to my opinion. And I guess the people get the message in a way, and that it's most what I've read. Feel it's necessary also to a necessary topic, in a way. But there's also, of course, people who have questions and look at things differently. And that's what the song is also about, to have that dialogue with each other. Well, it's something that there's always that fascinated me, this topic in a way. And also because I've lived in many countries as a child and I saw different religions, but also what comes from religion is also certain topics like abortion, how people look at that, and how other people where I come from in the West look a little bit differently upon. And so and sexuality, it's more accepted in the West, I guess, in a way still. So those kind of things always fascinated me, that people could have such a different view on things, and why that was. And I was interested in religion, although I was brought up without religion. I was always interested in where people were coming from and where they had based their ideas and identity on. So that's always been a trigger for me, and that's one of the reasons that I wrote this song also. It was the best and easiest video we've ever done.
Really?
Yeah, because it was so easy, because we had such a magnificent team around it, and who made it like we didn't have to pay attention about anything. Everything was organized really smooth and relaxed for us, so we could really focus on being in the studio and recording the video instead of being busy with checking if things were done that we had talked about that we wanted to have in the video. Now it was somebody decided, okay, check, we have this one. Oh, scenery, that we got to check. I was really relaxed, and the producer, the who made the video, Jeb, he was also very relaxed, because it wasn't his own team. We had organized a team here in the Netherlands, and so everything was arranged for him, and was just a very relaxed video that made it for us a joy to do. I think it's all to do with, well, if I see a red line there, because it has to do with a social subject mostly, I guess, and finding your own way in life and dealing with your own personal issues, I guess, and facing those demons that we talked about on earlier albums, like for instance Hydra as well. It's something that and it has also to do with the fact that there's so much changing in the world, so you get a lot of candy for the brain, as I call it, and that's really that we reflect upon within our songs. It's nice topics to talk about, something different again than with Resist. Well, the album is still not finished, although we have some songs already that we are going to record now. But still, the ending process is sometimes so different from what you write as a demo. So it's, but I do see a red line from the 4 songs that we've done yet so far. And the only thing that I can tell is that next year there will be a new album with those songs that we just released, and some new songs as well again. So it's going to be a mixture of songs that you've already heard the last 2 years during COVID and this year, and with some new songs you haven't heard. So, yeah.
Yes.
But
And
more than that, I'm sorry. It's because we still haven't finished it.
yes.
You have to wait another year. Well, I don't see the comparison with The Unforgiving. I do see it with The Heart of Everything because it's more epic in a way, and I guess also, there's an orchestral part again in there, and I think it could have fitted on that album in a way. It could have, yeah. So I do understand, although it sounds very more not all over classical or with a lot of orchestras, but there is an orchestra and it sounds big and epic. So the epic sound I think we last had was with The Heart of Everything. So I guess that's the best comparison, I do think, yeah. And I see it also as a compliment because people always said, yeah, we don't like the new thing. We like this album. We like that album. This is the first time that I hear them say it. Actually, it sounds like The Heart of Everything, which a lot of people like. So
Yes.
people will always complain. That's the nature of mankind, I guess. And since the first album we made, people complained that it didn't sound like the first one, the second one, the third one, or the fifth, or every time it's the same. But that's also who we are, I guess. It is true in a way because we like to evolve and we don't want to sound like a previous album, I guess, in a way. And for us, it's always trying to find a better version of ourselves and a newer version of ourselves to keep it interesting for ourselves, to keep going. So as long as they're complaining, I guess we're doing something right, I guess.
Yes,
But I do,
absolutely.
of course, you read it, and in a way it affects you a little bit. But it would be strange if it wouldn't affect us. But it's in a way, it's also, I see it also a little bit as a compliment because people care and they care about the band and they want to hear a certain sound. But yeah, we are a band that's always going to change. So. I can't explain the success for that reason on Spotify. I don't, but it's more like, I guess it was the first song, maybe also, and it was a kind of really different song. So I guess a lot of people got to hear it, and the exposure was quite big. From we had a lot of radio and social media exposure actually, and so it was. I think for that reason that it reached out to a lot of people, and I think a lot of people got the idea behind the song. It was also a very important song for me in a way. Because it's actually, if you listen to every song we've done so far, it's about that people don't accept you who you are. In fact, if it's shed my skin, I shed my skin because I want to deal with the fact that I'm maybe different than people want me to be, and I don't care anymore. I'm not here to entertain you. I am who I am, so deal with it. So the subject comes back every day. Don't pray for me because I'll pray for myself if I want to. So it's like it's really being, maybe in a way saying, this is who I am, and this is me. Take it or leave it, in a way, I guess. It is amazing because we only did 2 shows last year, one in Finland and one in our own home country, the Netherlands. And so it is really nice to be out there with the guys and doing your thing again, and with crew as well, because we're one big family. Actually, we've been together for such a long time, and it's really nice to see those faces again and to do what you love most, of course. So we're enjoying it very much, although we did have some trouble now because we're going to Greece tomorrow, but our bass player has COVID and my makeup artist has COVID, our tour manager has COVID, so we've been trying to find a replacement for Jeroen, which is hard to do, but we did find Ivar, which is of course our first drummer of the band. He is going to play bass because he's like this multi-talented guy. He's from Kingfisher Sky. I don't know if you know the band. It's also a really nice band to check out, by the way. And he's going to Greece with us. He's rehearsing all the parts of Jeroen right now. So I'm really like hail to Igor, because it's really a tough job to replace in such a short notice all these songs and Jeroen, of course. Well, they're really I know the band because during Corona, actually, I was putting together this Corona workout list. So people could do a workout in their garden or in the forest, wherever they were, and because you couldn't go to the gym. So I thought this might be something nice for everyone, and I like doing it myself and work out to it. So, and then I discovered asking Alexander, actually, and I had never heard of the band. I just stumbled upon it by just looking on the streaming platforms, and really loved their sound. And I had no clue who the guys were. And then they asked me to join them, and then the guitar player said, like, we've met before. I said, I can't remember that we've ever met before because I found you on the streaming platform. And he said, no, I was in Dubai and I was waiting in line. I got because I've been a fan for such a long time of the band. And at the time I was living in Dubai. Now I live in England. And that was really, I was really surprised because that's somehow you get in contact, years later, him playing in the band himself now. So that was really amazing. It was really, really beautiful to meet up with the guys. And we didn't meet in person. All was done through internet, of course. Like a lot of things happen nowadays, because they were abroad, and I was recording it here at home. But it was a lot of fun to do it, and we're staying, trying to keep in contact with each other because it's a really cool band, and I enjoy listening to them. We are planning a new tour in South America, and it's gonna. But we're still working out how we're gonna do it. If we're gonna go with another band, or we're coming alone, or what kind of form it will be. But we are looking into that right now. So there are plans, but it's not decided on exactly which date, and so I can't give you a scoop yet. But we're working on it. That's all I can say.